Welcome back to another video. Today we are back in Plague Inc. Last time out we did the bacteria virus on Mega Brutal, and the fungus on Mega Brutal. Today we're going to continue that with Neurax worm. The Neurax worm, we're going to start with metabolic jump, of course, Darwinist. We could honestly do genetic mimic, that's fine as well. We're going to do symptostasis, aquasite. Actually, we don't really care. Honestly, let's do native biome just so we can get a better start. And because honestly, this doesn't matter at all. And I guess not really. And then we'll do extremophile because it's just the best. We'll do normal mode first, and then we'll do Mega Brutal. Subscribe to Technoblade, of course. You should always do that. There's also different music. It's slightly less intense, I guess, but it's still very similar, so it doesn't really matter. The strategy for Neurax worm is go for eggs and go for U2. Because the strategy is just chill. Also, since we're playing using subscribe to Techno, we're gonna have to get Madagascar first with Trojan Plains. That's just gonna happen. With that being said, though, we're gonna get Air 1. There's Iraq. Let's also get Water 1. And in reality, we don't need to spread past this. Getting Air 2 would be nice, though, just so we can. As you can see, we are starting our starting infectivity in our country. Starting country is a lot faster, which makes this progress much sooner. We don't have to go for aquasite, of course, because we can just target using Trojan Plains, which is what we're going to do next. For symptoms, we're going to deal with that later. We're going to get Trojan's Plains 1, Drug 1, and Drug 1. We're going to hit Madagascar first because in one of his videos, I think it was a SMP Earth video, Technoblade said Madagascar ruined too many of his Plague Inc. games, so I'm taking revenge on that. Of course, we're getting Air 1 and Air 2 are causing issues. We're gonna get a Drug 2 and Cold 1 just so we can spread faster through cold countries. Until we will get our second Trojan Plains. Next one we're gonna hit is gonna be Greenland, of course. We're gonna get Cold 1, and we're gonna get Bird 1. So this is gonna be our setup, and then now we're gonna go straight for Transcendence. Let's get the Caribbean. Caribbean and Greenland are always the two biggest issues in Plague Inc. Transcendence is literally the next one, so we're gonna make the Neurax worm chaos. There's Transcendence, so literally we don't need to do anything anymore. Now excuse me. Now it's about just Iceland's infected. Let's hit. Is there any island? Philippines. Okay. Hit Philippines next. We want to hit these guys. This will be much faster. Philippines should spread fast too. The world. We're gonna hit Iceland because their infectivity is so bad. We maxed out Trojan Plains, so we're speedrunning this. We get Insanity, of course. Dorshan. Of course, if you go down this path, there's Suicide. Probably something I shouldn't say. But that will definitely be increasing lethality. So if you want to do Neurax worm non-transcendence run, that's probably the best way to do it. Iceland is still struggling. West Africa is also struggling. Ukraine's struggling. Baltic states. We'll get Ukraine first. We're also gonna get transmissions, air 3, and then water 3, of course. So this will help in the humid countries. We're also gonna target Iceland more as well. Russia is currently getting infected, so a couple million people have died, but not really too many. I think it's just Iceland. What countries are left even? It's New Zealand. Okay. I completely wasted that. So we have infected everyone but New Zealand. So now we're just gonna wait. And the game should be over any second now. Get bird 2, even though it's completely unnecessary. Get aggression. Forgot about New Zealand existing, but it does not matter because New Zealand's about to die, and the world's completely been infected by Trojan planes. Now they're a slave. Now humanity is now officially all subscribed to Technoblade. But that is an easy Neurax Worm game. We're gonna do the same thing, but on Mega Brutal. This should be just as easy, if not easier. The first thing we're gonna get, of course, is not gonna be Trojan planes, even though that is completely viable. It's actually gonna be Water 1 and Air 1 and Water 1. The reason we want to do this is so we can get most of the basic countries out of the way, and then once we get Trojan planes, we can start attacking non-base. So yeah, starting in Saudi Arabia, getting that early infectivity is always nice, because it will help us get started much faster than otherwise. Let's also get eggs 1. I want to read this. Yep, increasing infectiveness. Imagine having like 1,000 Neurax worms in your body. That would be disgusting. Let's get bird 1 just so we can increase infectivity, and as a spread to Iraq. Let's hit water 1 next. We have hit you. We hit water 1. Now we get. Let's continue to build upon spreading this super fast. We hit USA, we hit France. We're gonna need drug resistance soon, but let's hit air 2, and now we go to abilities. We get cold res and drug res, and let's get Trojan planes early as well. Madagascar, of course, because Saudi Arabia is gonna work on the cure right now, but it's gonna be too slow, I'm guessing. We should be fine. We're gonna infect super fast. It's also... Yeah, it's just another parasite. Don't worry while we're slowly Before we get too many infected people, let's start going down, Before it gets too expensive, let's try to get Transcendence early. Because before it gets too expensive, we want to try to get this. And now we have Transcendence. This is going to be an easy game. Let's hit Greenland, of course. That's going to be a country that we're going to definitely want to get soon. We want to hit bird 2. We have Transcendence, so now it's all about just upgrading our planes or just making it spread faster. Just got to be a little careful, though. We can never be too cautious when it comes to Plague Inc. Is it Sweden? That would be nice. Greenland has not been infected too much. Probably because our cold res isn't actually full. Let's do this. We should be fine, though. All we have to do is spread to every country. Let's hit Caribbean, of course. Let's get this. This is a little risky, but But this should be fine. It's 75% complete, which is really bad, but the good thing is we can get a genetic reshuffle. Set Baltic states. At this point, it's just a race against time. But we have Trojan Plains 3. So now it's all about disinfecting the rest of the world. We need to hit Philippines. Don't do that. Don't bomb cities just because they have residents with tech sub to Technoblade. There's no reason why. 66 DNA points. That's really bad. We might honestly lose this game, to be honest. But we'll see. We can't. I don't want to kill, but I think it's time to kill. Let's get one more Trojan Plains, and this should be an easy. This should finish the game off pretty quickly. I think it's just New Guinea and Russia that are working on the Procure now. And Iceland. I forgot Iceland. I should have gotten Iceland. That's my fault. Actually, we might have lost this game because we didn't get Iceland. Oof. Okay, let's get Iceland again. That's really bad. Oh, we might have lost. That's completely my fault. Yep. They don't even need a... So basically, the near-death experience was caused by one... We almost did it. We almost enslaved humanity. That was super close. Let's do a reset. We almost did it, but the Kier eventually got up to us. We're gonna do a pretty similar strategy, though. There's really nothing that we've changed. We almost did it. We just were a little poor with our Trojan Plains. I'm a little annoyed, but we can still progress. Let's get bird 1. I'm hard focused right now. Giant oil sinks fishing boat. It's fine. Falklands are considering a name change. Cool. Bougainville's doesn't exist apparently. Okay, we're gonna be a little more focused this time. They figured us out, but it's gonna be too slow, of course. We're gonna hit water 1, bird 2. Now we're gonna hit drug 1 and Trojan Plains 1. This time, let's not make the same mistake. Let's go for all the islands straight away. We're not making the same mistake as last time. Another thing we do have to do is probably start killing. We're not gonna have the lethality like a... Oh, I wasted that. Oh, that's really bad. It's fine. Yeah, that's just another parasite. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, humanity, don't worry about it. We're gonna need to start killing, though, because we don't want a genetic drift to completely ruin us, after all. Okay. So we're actually gonna go towards suicide, which is a little dangerous because that increases our lethality a lot, but we do want our genetic drift to be in check. Usually this doesn't matter except for in this scenario because you do want to hit suicide at least a little bit. Not in real life, obviously. Do not do that. But in the video game, this is going to be vital for us to succeed. We're going to start, yeah, a lot of people are going to die, but is it dangerous going down this route? Yes, but this is also going to keep genetic drift in check. This is the reason why I did this. Also, you can see a lot more people are dying now. This is obviously by plan. I planned this out. Transcendence is 57 DNA, but once the deaths start coming in, it's 56, so you can see genetic drift is working. We do have to keep in check that, we're going to keep in mind genetic hardening as well, because the cure does go fast. We have to hit Russia. Genetic drift is helping us. Hit you once. We have to hit Ukraine though. Iceland is mostly safe as well, so we'll have to hit Iceland again. Oh, I was hoping that would not happen, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll just hit you. Nuclear explosion in Finland. That's just killed the entire population. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's hope that doesn't cost us a little bit. We should get more planes though. Yep, let's get Ukraine. As you can see, we're killing a lot because of our that trait. Lots of countries are dead, but as you can see, genetic drift is now a lot weaker. So, wait, okay, we're not missing any countries. Okay, good. Okay, it's just Russia and Iceland. Iceland is still mostly not infected. Russia is now fully infected. Just as long as we have enough hosts in Iceland, we should be fine. Now we increase infectivity because that's what happens. Now we just wait for Iceland to die. GG's. GG's world. And just so we don't have to put the last humans in there, we're just gonna do that. And the game is over. Did we kill a lot of humanity by the bad thing? Yes, we did. But that's just to keep genetic drift in check. If you only have one source of lethality, that's going to be enough for genetic drift to be in check without transcendence being too much. The reason why you would want to increase your lethality is to keep genetic drift in check. That's why I did that. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine. But that is the Neurax worm. We're going to do Parasite next. Parasite is a pretty interesting plague. It's a living thing, but it lives in your, it relies on the host. That's what it's called. Host for its survival. And we're going to just run this boost. We're going to run on normal first. Parasite is usually pretty easy though. Parasite uses its host as the way to survive and duplicate. Luckily, we're not going down that route, so it's fine. Let's get Air 1, of course. That is going to be huge. Nine out of 10 men would confident they would take a gorilla. Okay, interesting. We have 19 DNA. Let's get Air 2. And immediately we spread to India. Great. This is normal mode, so this is just practice. But as you can see, we are already spreading in the thousands. Not gonna lie, last game, when we played the Neurax worm, that was actually a pretty bad game. I should have easily won that, but the cure almost caught up to me, which was bad. I definitely did things in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter though. We were able to avoid genetic drifts by just annihilating our infected population. But yeah, Air 2 is very broken. We'll get Bird 1 and Water 2, of course. Let's get Extreme Bio Aerosol. The thing about this is you can't get DNA from just normal infections, which is a little slow, but if your entire strategy relies on getting red DNA bubbles, which is what I'm doing, to get to get DNA, that you shouldn't really worry too much. They should have figured us out by now, but if they haven't, we're gonna go into drug res and cold res. So yeah, we're just gonna chill. Of course, this is of course, Parasite is a living thing, so it eventually will die if we're gonna just get skin lesions, because that is always a good thing in this game if you have access to it in your symptoms. Greenland's infected, so we can realistically go here now. It's just Caribbean. Have no one figured us out yet? Oh, okay, they did figure us out. Caribbean, please don't shut down your port. We kind of need you to, or, come on, hit Caribbean. Okay, that's Caribbean. Okay, we hit the Caribbean. Okay, now we can go down to dysentery and neurosis, of course. Parasite is low-key doing work, though. Holy crap. Okay. That's it. Dysentery. We're actually going to play like this now, so because we can actually speed through this game. I guess the visual cue when you're not playing the game is probably nice. Doesn't matter though, the game is easy. Normal mode, way too easy. We destroyed them. And yeah, just 460 days in normal mode. Okay, not a bad run. Now we're gonna do a Mega Brutal. Okay, Mega Brutal. I like Parasite is very simple. It's very simple. The strat is very similar to, we go for skin lesions in Air 1 and 2, of course. Those are the, it's just you have to be mindful of your symptoms early game. That's what you have to worry about. The strategy is similar though. You just want to, let's get water 1 as well while we're here. Things will get more expensive though the longer we wait, so we have to make our moves early rather than late. You Dead spreads to the Middle East. That's good. That's our Parasite name, by the way. You Dead. Hit Bird 1. We have skin lesions. Oh, we don't actually. Okay, let's do that next. I was gonna go for Air 2 next, but let's go skin lesions first. We hit spread into Africa. If we can spread to Turkey, which we did, so Turkey's now infected. Now we get the world. Now we hit the world in Japan, Canada. Oh my God, Saudi Arabia is insane. Okay, Air 1. We didn't even get Air 2, by the way. That's how fast Parasite spreads. By the way, that's pretty insanity. Let's hit cold and drug. We could do genetic hardening, but we'll do that right when they start the cure. Yep, okay, we'll start when it hits the 1% though, because that means that we should actually worry about it. Instead, we're going to keep focusing on our infectivity. They haven't reached 1%, but we're going to start on genetic hardening right now. We haven't really focused on symptoms yet, so let's do that quickly. Because before it gets too expensive, we do want to hit all our symptoms that we need for the game. Overall, we're doing pretty well. Haven't hit Greenland though, but we have hit basically every other country. Okay, this is when we get neurosis. around 5 million people. We can spread to Russia. We're gonna start killing though. Hopefully Greenland doesn't shut down their port. Oh, we hit him. Good, good, good. This should be an easy GG's now. We should easily win. Sweden's not infected, but I think we're fine because we can go through, because parasites can go through land borders. Yep, there's Sweden, so let's hit dysentery real quick, and now it's just be mindful of the cure though, but I think we're fine. That was a terrible flight. That wasted so much time. We're slowly just killing the entire pop. Let's hit organ failure. This will help. Now we're gonna start killing. Hopefully we don't kill Sweden before it gets infected too fast. Canada is about to die though, so it's not. Canada can't help with the cure. We get neurosis. And yeah, this was a very easy game. Yeah, this was a really easy game. GG's world, you had no chance. 417 days on Mega Brutal, not bad. Parasite is real. It's just, people say it's the worst bacteria, but if your primary focus is not based around getting DNA from spreading it, then you're gonna do really well. So yeah. But with that being said, we're gonna head to Prion. In real life, Prion is proteins, so you can't kill it. You either get it or you don't get it. No, nothing else. But even though you can't get this you can't cure this thing realistically in real life because it's proteins. Parasite is a living thing. Neurax worm is a living thing because it's an organism. A Prion's a pathogen. It's not an actual like biological like organism. But in this game it acts like a biological organism. So, you know, we do have to be a little careful. I don't even know why ionized helix even exists because it's not, remember, proteins isn't DNA. Proteins is amino acids. So this is just amino acids tangled together in a terrible way for the prion to kill people. Genetic mimic, of course, we're going to get genetic mimic, metabolic jump, aquasite, extremophile, and symptostasis. We're going to name ourselves CYYYYY, and we're going to start with normal mode. Of course, we're starting in Saudi Arabia. If you want me to start in a different location, I guess eventually we can. With that being said, though, we are starting with Prion. Prion's main power is that it's super hard to cure, but it's also really hard to make symptoms effective. That's its main gimmick. It's super hard to cure, so, but it's also really hard for it to mimic, for you to deal damage to hosts, so you have to be a little careful with it. But overall, prions are very powerful. Currently, we're disinfecting it through Saudi. Let's get Air 2 so we can start spreading this thing farther abroad. And we can get Water 1, I guess. Let's get Water 1 for right now. Spreads to Egypt. Thank you, game. We should start to spread to other countries because of Water 1. Let's hopefully we get Bird 1 soon. We haven't gotten our lethality yet, so let's get a little bit of that. Just take this game one country at a time. There's Madagascar, so good. That's good. Nice ship. Oh crap. Let's go hit U2, and let's go get Bird 1 finally. Took a little bit of time, but we finally got Bird 1. They figured us out, but we should be fine though. Should be fine. We just have to get to Greenland. That's the thing we have to do. Let's hit U. We only really need Bird 1. Let's start getting cold and drug res as well. now we are just destroying this right now. They're at 1%, but we're spreading much faster. We have cold 2. Let's get you. And let's just go for the hardest way. Let's just make this thing as hard to cure as possible. So we're gonna get genetic reshuffle 1 and 2. And neuroatrophy 3. So this makes it basically impossible for this thing to get cured easily. As you can tell, the cure is still going by very quick, but it's not going to be as easy. Greenland's also about to get infected, which is nice. So yeah, we're just having fun with this normal game mode because this is going to be easy. Let's get neurosis now, and let's go for dysentery, of course. Next up we're getting is organ failure. All our countries are infected, so neurosis and dysentery are the two most effective things early. Killing does take a little bit of time though, but we're finally getting there. Finally. Takes a little bit of time for these things to actually get done, but but our genes are starting to get there. We get total organ failure. That's going to take a little bit of time before that gets affected, but we are going to get there eventually in a couple of weeks. The mess of amino acids are about to kill everyone, so GG's. Humanity, you're just too slow. We absolutely destroyed them. Let's hope this continues. It probably won't, but we'll see. Takes a little bit of time for each of these to actually kick in, but yeah, curing a bunch of amino acids when you don't know how the amino acids work is going to be really hard. But yeah, the Prion just destroyed the world. Let's just get the rest of the DNA. About to kill the world, so it doesn't really matter. Prion. Why does Afghanistan doesn't even exist, okay? Doesn't matter though. Germany is about to die, UK is about to die, Europe's about to officially die. What countries exist? Okay. Poland exists, USA exists, and USA is dead. So the world is dead in 560 days on normal mode. Prion, a pile of proteins, interesting stuff. Now we're gonna go to Mega Brutal. Let's just see how slow or fast we can do it on Mega Brutal. This time we started with skin lesions first. That might have been a mistake. We're gonna do it again though because I accidentally misclicked. I thought it was on the transmission tag, but we're gonna go for skin lesions first. I was not planning on this, but ended up working out last time, so we should be fine. Let's do Air 1 as well. Currently, we're just trying to beat our way to victory. So, Air 2. Usually I would get Bird 1 pretty quickly, but I don't need to right now. Well, luckily we're not going to really spread to urban environments anyways, so. Air 2 is so broken when you get it super early. Holy crap. I barely didn't even click all those bubbles. That's how fast it went. More bubbles. We're not going to go for neuroatrophy this run, though, because it's going to be a waste of DNA. We got all the major continents, which is good. We hit Bird 1, which is good. So we should be on pace to... Oh, we got neurosis early. That's not what we want right now. We don't want to kill people yet. We just want... Oh my god. Okay, we haven't gotten Greenland though. We have a lot of DNA points to work with, so let's start our cold and drug resistance stuff. While this is still cheap, let's do this. Let's get insanity as well. We're gonna start killing a little bit, but it's fine. We got Greenland, which is huge. Can we get Caribbean? We did get Caribbean, good. Do you say Caribbean or Caribbean? Just curious. The world suffering our wrath, death. Yeah, they're all focused on the cure, but it's gonna be too late. We're gonna get a little bit of genetic hardening, so the Prion is more unkillable. It's already hard to cure, but we're gonna make it even harder. Good luck. We're gonna go for organ failure. Right now it's a little expensive, but it does help kill P things. Let's get you, so we're gonna kill it even faster than before. West Africa is the only thing that we should be worried about, but not really. They're all infected, so no healthy people exist. Now it's just all about killing them. Okay, we're down. The population's down to 6 billion. Now it's down to 5.5 billion. It's still going by fast though. Coma will slow that down a little bit. Good. Iraq is an anarchy. Fever. That's good. We want these mutations to speed up killing them. Okay. Central Asia's dead then. Central Asia is usually not one country, but in this case it is. The world's about to die, so GG's. That was an easy run. Prion, good job. We did you first try. Prion's, as you can see, is not the fastest at killing, but if you have all the lethal genes, it will become lethal. There you go. GG's. So we got a 4-star, 71%, mega brutal. So we technically already did 3, but we are only like 40 minutes into the video. So let's do a couple more. We're gonna actually skip the coronavirus for now. We're gonna go to Nanobot because I think we can actually get a very fast speed run. Currently, our record for Nanobot, for nanovirus, if we go to speed run. My record for bacteria is 314, virus is 319, fungus is 616. That's just really hard to go down. Neurax form 335, Parasite 340, Prion's 495, Nacuravirus is 514 or 527, Nanovirus is 215. That is the fastest that I've beaten a plague before. As you can see, it's very hard to beat. So we're gonna do a nanovirus speedrun. This is by far the easiest setup for you to do. Honestly, this is just gonna be really easy. We're gonna get metabolic hijack, and then we're gonna do a genetic mimic, then aquasite. We're gonna do casual just so we're gonna name this die, apparently. So when this shows up, we're just gonna click this button and we're gonna continue. So immediately we're gonna get DNA in the screen because of the glitch. The glitch hopefully will never be patched because it's a really good glitch. We're gonna get Air 1. Let's get a Bird 1 as well. As you can see, we're already infecting like crazy. Let's get Water 1. We're gonna need to get Air 2, Water 2 later, but we're already spreading like wildfire. The cure is already at 30%, but okay, this might not be the strat. I think I wasted time, but it's fine. Let's get you. The world is gonna die though. There's really nothing that can stop me from doing that. Aerosol. Get you. As you can see, we're also getting mutations as well. Okay, we can get neurosis. Total organ failure is only 28, so we get that, and the game is over already. Is this gonna be a new record for me? Let's get dysentery as well. Is this gonna be a new record? Wait, I gotta see this. 317, okay, that's not a new record. Let's try that again. We're back in casual. Actually, let's make sure we're in casual, though. We did it in 317 days. I want to try to get this... Wait, am I in speedrun mode? Yeah, I'm playing main game. Casual. Okay, we're playing casual. Okay. Okay. Okay, I immediately lost. Let's try that again. So the strat is we're gonna go transmissions first. Now I want to evolve. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go cysts, amenia, and abscesses. This path. So already spreading faster than ever. Now we have the DNA actually necessary to do this. So yeah, this is a much faster path than before. Oh my god, we have too much DNA. Okay, let's get one round of this. We can do this. I think we can. The game is lagging. That's how fast we're going right now. Let's hit you. Let's hit organ failure. Oh my god, this was... Wait, this speedrun is insane. Let's make sure. Wait a minute. What was that run? 222 days. That was insane. Look how fast we spread, by the way. I don't think this was a record or anything, because there's no way it would be, but I haven't seen this map yet, but let's just see how fast this thing spreads. Am I gonna gun for world record? Probably not. It's really fast. It's like 46 seconds. That was definitely more than 46 seconds. But you can see we just destroy the world, dude. This is the power of metabolic hijack. Okay, let's try another run. Once again, same strategy. We're gonna go for symptoms first. Okay, we're gonna just keep chilling. Going crazy right now. And just do one of those, and then I think we can hit these now probably. Yep. Let's hit organ failure. We'll hit neurosis. We hit diarrhea. This is just gonna be another easy game. This should be an easy win. Nothing can stop me. I even get abilities now. Because how fast was that? 203 days. Dude, we were insane. This game is so... I am so fast, dude. Can I get sub 200? I'm gonna try. Okay, that is definitely not... Well, if we're going for sub 200 days... I know the record's like 150 days. diarrhea, insomnia. Paranoia. Keep going. Let's get you to, let's hit transmissions. They're a little expensive, but they're going to be necessary for survival. One stage of you. And let's just go for neurosis now. Was that bad timing? I don't know. No, it was not bad timing. Now we do that. Now we just increase infectivity like crazy, and now we... Oh, we hit Iceland, it's fine. Okay, we got a little bit screwed over by Iceland luck, but it's fine. We still win these. Let's get drug 3, and then let's just... Oh, so fast. 4 stars, 220. Okay, we can I feel like we can go faster here. Well, of course, if you don't know why we're starting in Saudi, it's because it's literally the best country ever. I feel like we can go for a new record. It's gonna be hard though. I think we just have to get lucky with Aquasite. With not using Aquasite. That's probably the strat. We have to get lucky with ships, but we can get lucky with planes, so we can probably get lucky with ships, right? Okay, we get skin lesions extremely early, which is great. Develop you for free. We just wait until you happen. Cold 2, water 2. Hit you first, and then now we just go for neurosis. Oh my god. Literally we're getting DNA faster than we can consume it. Because this is another insanely fast run. Is this going to be a sub 2? Sub 200 days. That was so fast. So yeah, that is how you beat this game really quickly. Native biome obviously did a difference. You didn't need, obviously you would prefer Aquasite if you're doing like just surviving, but if you're going for a speed run, just get lucky with not using Aquasite and you can easily win. I think we can go even faster too. That's the funny thing. Let's get Darwinist. Let's get a Xerophile to give it arid climates. I don't think it's really rural, but we're gonna get in arid climates. That's gonna help a lot with getting Saudi Arabia faster. And let's just do one more run. Of course, we get symptoms, of course, right away. Saudi Arabia should infect super fast because of... Now we hit the rest of you guys. It's only 4 DNA points. That's so easy, dude. Okay, let's get you guys. Let's get cold. Get you. Let's get drug. Let's now get Aquasite. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Speed. It's all about speed. Just gonna spread this thing extremely fast. We're just gonna get everything now. Nothing's gonna stop us. Oh, we didn't get Greenland though. That's GG's. Okay, little unlucky there. We didn't get Greenland, which was what we needed, but if we did get Greenland, that would have been an insane run. Of course, get skin lesions first. It's super fast, no matter what you do. We're already spreading fast, so might as well go faster. Now we go transmissions. Get air 2 and water 2, of course. Hit you, and then let's just go drug 2. Get one of those. This should be an easy win. Let's even get drug 3, by the way. Oh my god, this game is literally lagging before I can finish this game. But with that being said, though, the game is over. And Greenland still didn't get infected, so GG's, never mind. The game is not over, we lost. Obviously, without Aquasite, you really are going to struggle early game. We're going to try another run. See if we can get luckier. We're just trying to hit all of the lethal traits last. That's the strat. Now we go to transmissions. Let's hit water first, and then let's hit air. We really need to hit water, okay. Snow, drug, hit a couple of you. Transmissions, let's get our aerosol. Can we hit Greenland? That's the question. The answer is gonna be no, probably. The game is already over because Greenland never got infected and we couldn't use our strategy effectively. Darn you, Greenland. Okay, let's give another try. But this time we're going for a dysentery early. Spreading incredibly fast. Let's hit air 2 and bird 1. Now let's get cold res heat 1 because we have DNA. Let's hit drug 1 and drug 2. Let's hit you and drug 3, and now we just go crazy. It's so fast. Come on, hit green. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it, boys. This could be the record attempting run that we wanted. .205. Oh god, that I think we're done with nanovirus speedrunning. I think native biome is good for nanovirus speedrunning, but it just couldn't be it. But now let's actually do but just because we did a nanovirus speedrun, now we're gonna try something slightly harder. And we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna use Aquasite again. And we're gonna go play Mega Brutal. This is gonna be a lot harder than doing a casual where we just speedrun the game. It's gonna be a lot faster. It's gonna be similar strats though. We just do the same thing. The thing is, they're gonna be a lot faster than the cure is gonna progress a lot faster than in the base game, so you have to be a little careful in what you do. We want to hit legions soon. They're gonna be very fast with their cure, so you have to be very careful and intentional with what you do. Next up, we're gonna go towards train. Of course, we're gonna start getting a couple deaths, but that is completely a-okay. The problem is we're gonna start hitting everywhere at once, which is the strat. Air 2, so we can spread through arid climates faster. Let's hit bird 1, and now don't worry, we'll deal with that later. Let's hit water 2, and now let's go here, deal with you quickly. deal with drug problems right now with that. Obviously, genetic drift is going to start hitting, but India and China hasn't been fully spread yet, so we're fine. Drug 3 and cold 2. So now it's all about just spreading to Greenland. So we're gonna hit all the infectivity ones that I can get right now. We've hit Iceland. We haven't hit Greenland yet, which is really bad, but please, come on. This has to be the game. Oh. Never mind. This will not be the game. Greenland, darn you. Darn it. Okay. Try another time. We can do it. It's not because we can't do it. It's because we can. It's just we're getting ridiculously unlucky. Insanity, we're gonna wait until later. I think that's what the strategy is gonna be. We're gonna wait later until Insanity. I usually get it super early because it's just so much effectivity, but we're gonna save them for last. We're gonna get all the cheap traits first, and then we're gonna go for that. Try not to get too many lethal genes too early. Didn't realize pneumonia is gonna be lethal, but slightly lethal. It shouldn't be fine though. We're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna get sneezing, and we're gonna go start focusing on transmissions. What we're gonna do now. First death in Saudi. Let's hit Australia. It's either we're gonna start hitting all these countries. Let's hit water 2 and air 1 and 2. We want to hit water 2 soon though. Hit water 2 and air 2. So now we're very much ahead, but we're also very much behind on the cure because we have to deal with the cure soon. But the thing you don't need to watch out is we can just do one round of that, and that completely just ruins the cure progress. See, it went from like 80 down to 50. So this is just what we call cooking the planet. Oh, let's get drug 3 as well. So now it's just all about getting Greenland, I think. Let's just make it harder to cure that. We should be fine. We don't really need to go for lethality yet. Let's just keep things going. Continue to collect DNA points from grinding. And let's just keep the plague in check. There's Greenland. Caribbean is infected. That's huge. I thought we didn't do that. That could have been a disaster. But with Greenland infected, we get both dysentery and what is this one called? Neurosis, and GG's everyone. You don't have enough power, boys. It's over. Let's also get organ failure soon. We can just wait it out now. Let's get organ failure. Oh. Let's get you. Let's get insanity, because why not? It's GG's, baby. 318 days, mega brutal, only 50% cure research, 4 stars. What an easy game. That'll be it for the video. Great video, again, at least in my opinion. Once again, did some speedrunning, and I did get a sub 200 day speedrun. Thank God. 191 days out of 191 days. Absolutely monster. I'll continue to grind this game out, not only in this mode, but also in the cure mode. So yeah, let's continue doing that. Still can't believe I got this 191 day run. That is insane, and on video as well. Just luck. Eventually we'll get a good fungus run, but with that being said, that will be it for the video. We will see you in the next run. Peace.